feels so good to be back vlogging. I have not filmed a vlog for over a week now because of the incident. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should go ahead and watch it. It's a video right before this one. But I have not filmed a video for over a week. All the videos you guys saw last week were actually filmed the week before that or the week before that, because I have spent the last week after the incident reassessing the whole situation and coming up with a game plan for my car and Harold's SI. So the first step to rising back up from the incident is going to be assessing the damage and figuring out what we need to buy and what we need to order to bring this car back to its glory. A lot of the parts that got damaged, I'm actually going to end up going aftermarket, and we are in the works of working with Robot Craftsman for their full body kit, which is going to include a front replacement bumper and fenders and rear quarter and all that. However, that probably won't happen till around summertime, so we can get ready for SEMA. But for now, we're going to try and make the car how it was a little bit before for our phase 2 for this car, because this car is going to be getting wrapped on Wednesday, just the back half, until we get all the pieces for the front end. And then we're going to be throwing on air suspension really soon here, and then the Brembo brakes. And with that front bumper that we have on the way for this car, it's actually coming from my buddy on TikTok named 3 Cities BRZ. His name is Jordan. They currently have a 2022 black BRZ that they just panned and wide bodied, so they don't need the front bumper for now. So they're going to go ahead and bring me that front bumper, and I'll also be getting a low glow underglow kit from them for my car and for Harold's car. So first step into bringing this car back to life, let's assess the damage, figure out what we need. What I'm thinking right now is we're going to need a front bumper and the crash beam, and potentially a new headlight, because the brackets on the headlight have cracked. The headlight itself has not, however the brackets have, so that will be misaligned, which I think the headlight being pushed is causing a lot of the misalignment between the hood and the fender. So I'm hoping that all it is just the headlight, the bumper, and the crash beam. But if we're replacing anything, we're just going to replace the bumper and crash beam for now. And then as for the headlight, we are currently working with SUMA Performance to see if they can develop a new headlight in time so we can get some aftermarket headlights on the car. I don't think that will be anytime soon, but it will definitely be before SEMA in November. So we have quite some time till this car can look completely show ready, but we have to roll with the punches and just do one phase at a time. So let's go ahead and get this front bumper off. All right, so for the bumper, it looks like it's just a few bolts out here. This might be a 10mm, and then you got your pop clips, and then I saw there's a couple clips on the bottom and then a couple clips on the side bumper here. We're gonna go ahead and just start taking these off. I wanted to talk to you guys about the support on the channel lately. I know I talk about this a lot here, but this is just something that I can't get over with how well the channel is doing on YouTube and how good the content is going. The support has been unreal. Like, even the last video that I posted of the incident with Harold's SI, I was expecting a lot of hate, you know, considering that it was a dumb accident that happened. I was fully prepared to become the clown of the internet and just get completely destroyed by the YouTube community. However, you guys actually proved to be very supportive, and it really made my night when I saw all those comments start flooding in and showing me that I'm building a community of people that are really supportive and don't just clown people as soon as they get the opportunity, like most of the world is these days. So I'm just really grateful that I'm attracting an audience that is supportive and cares about me as a person and the channel itself and its growth. So I'm super grateful, and I couldn't be happier with how this is all turning out. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing for me and how the channel has been growing. Like, I post a video, and then like 30 minutes later, the video's already at like 100 likes. And like I've said before, 100 likes is something I've always dreamed about. And the fact that I can post a video and get nearly 100 likes in 30 minutes to an hour is just like very surreal to me. Like, you guys don't understand how much you guys are making my dream come true right now, to where I'm seeing growth, you know, that just blows my mind, because it's not something that I ever really saw as realistic. Or like, I mean, I knew it was possible if I worked hard, but I didn't think the channel would grow so well and so healthy. So I'm in complete shock. Wow, look at this headlight. How this is, look at that. This just straight up broke off the headlight. Okay, so we got this off, and we should work our way to the sides of the bumper. Let's see what we're working with here. Now we have the whole side off. Now we just need to get underneath the bumper and the other side. There you go. All right. clip is off. Oh my god. Oh, there goes the front. Okay. Front bumper is off. Wow. There's our crash beam all chewed up. That's pretty chewed up too. You guys see that? That's crazy. Alright, so we got the front bumper off. I would say that's about like a 5-10 minute job if you know exactly what you're doing. Alright, now that the bumper is off, we are able to see that this fender was actually bent in a little bit towards this end here. It looks like the fender carries down to here, I think. Yep, it looks like it's all one piece, and this was pushed in, and we're gonna need this to replace. The headlight bracket seems okay, but it broke off the headlight on the bottom tab, so this kind of like a floating headlight. And then you got the crash beam, you know, we need to replace that, and then we have the replacement bumper on the way. So it's honestly not too bad. We have a new front bumper on the way. We have a new crash beam on the way now. Now I'm gonna have to ask the Low Glow team for their front fender and get this whole front end. My prediction was pretty much right. The headlight is what's misaligning everything, because the headlight is pushed in, the hood is like lifting upward, but when you pull the headlight out, you can see the gap is proper. And then with the fender being bent in a little bit, it's gonna do that a little bit. So it's looking like it just needs a fender, a front bumper, and a crash beam, and we already have all that on the way. All the parts that we need should be here within the next week. But as for this front bumper, the left side is still good, but this side is pretty bad. Obviously it's all torn up and all. It's holding on by one little piece here in the middle. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take scissors and cut this off, because I want to keep this piece, you know, just kind of as a remembrance of what happened in the incident. So I'm just gonna try and tidy everything up and basically just chop off the right end of this bumper, since it's already pretty much ripped up. Alright, so we cut off this end here because it was hanging on by a strand, and this is the piece. We're gonna be hanging this piece on our wall somewhere, probably not in our small apartment, but if we ever get a house, this is definitely going on the wall, because this is a big memorial, big remembrance towards the incident. Alright, so I'm kind of just having fun with this bumper. I think, because I know I'm throwing it away, I don't really care. I think I'm going to try and take out the middle grill, just so I can kind of get an idea of what it looks like when it's on the car without the middle grill. Like I said, it's getting replaced, so I don't really care what happens. So I'm just going to take out this middle grill and see what it looks like. It's like slanted, because it's missing the whole right side, but that doesn't look too bad. I think that might look better without the grill piece. Here's the grill piece. It's pretty big, honestly. I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but now that we got the whole grill piece out, let's go ahead and put the bumper back on as it is. And I mean, this was all kind of just for fun anyway, because, you know, these are all getting replaced, so it's good. Let's get to it. Alright, we are all wrapped up. Pretty good progress today. We kind of just took off the bumper, reevaluated the whole situation, made sure that all we needed was a crash bar, a front bumper, and a fender. And yeah, from looking at it, everything looks fine. The placement of all the other parts seem fine. I have a strong feeling it was just a headlight that was shoved in and lifted everything else up a little bit. But once we pulled the headlight out, everything seemed to line up just fine. We chopped off that end just for fun and took the grill out in the middle for fun as well. I actually happen to think it looks pretty good without it, but it kind of looks like a baby with no teeth at the same time, so I don't know, but we will be doing what we can while we wait for the front bumper, fender, and crash bar. Crash bar should be here in 3 to 4 days, and then the front bumper and fender will be hand delivered by the Low Glow team in the first week of February, which is coming up pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about it. So that's pretty much the damage on the BRZ. It's really not that bad considering what had happened, especially compared to Harold's car. We have some pretty good news on that car. We should be getting that car back here soon, and we have a delivery truck coming with a bunch of the parts for it coming soon that you guys will see, and we will be hopping on content on the SI soon. I'm really excited to start modifying the SI and making it look way better than it did before, with the whole body kit and everything. Everything that would be thrown off by the accident is going to end up being replaced and upgraded, so hopefully it is better than before. Another part people wanted me to look at was the wheels. As you can see, when the accident happened, I ended up dipping into the grass for a little bit, and it took some dirt But there's no bends, no cracks, no scratches, nothing. The wheels actually held up really well. They're really high quality. If you guys don't know this already, we are giving away a set of Anovia wheels just like these ones. This exact spec of an 18 by 9.5 in Apollo Silver 5 by 100 Anovia Artisa carriers. So if you guys want to win a set of these, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and we are giving these away at 10,000 subscribers. To get back to you guys for making my dream a reality of being a YouTube content creator, because I love making YouTube videos and I'm really passionate about it, and I'm going to keep pushing towards it until we hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. So there's a lot of things in the works right now in the backgrounds. I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date on everything that's happening, but you guys better be ready for the amount of stuff we have planned for the two cars. Both cars are going to be entering phase 2 now after the repair phase, and phase 2 is kind of our test run to see how much attraction we can get to the channel, and if the channel does well enough, we will be entering phase 3, which will be our SUMA phase, which is the wide body delivery, the 3-piece wheels, and everything it needs to get into SUMA. So phase 2, we have a lot of parts for the cars. They're going to be stock body for the phase 2, but they're going to be like everything you can do to a car on a stock body, like wheels, air suspension, underglow, wrap, seats, bumpers, fenders, headlights, taillights. We're going to do it all for phase 2. We already have everything in the works, so everything has already been planned and it's coming up fast. So I hope you guys are ready for this content, and if you guys aren't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, we have a lot coming, and today was kind of just a short little easy video. So if you guys enjoyed today's video or didn't, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is one step forward. We're gonna keep going, and we are gonna never stop dreaming.